Our flag does not fly because the wind moves it. It flies with the last breath of each soldier who died protecting it.
On this auspicious occasion of 75th Independence Day, I, Kanha Agarwal,
And I, Suhani Kapoor,
with enigmatic gratification and sagacious reverence, extend an obsequious welcome to all on behalf of Sarpadam Patsinghania Education Center. One of the most indispensable marks of the momentous day is the hoisting of tricolour. Our flag represents our nation's struggles, our freedom fighters' sacrifices, and an ultimate triumph.
Senior supervision is a chief aspect in all spheres of life, being it for motivation or learning itself. And on this note, I would request our revered Principal Ma'am, Ms. Bhavna Gupta, to address on this propitious occasion and inspire all of us with her extolling words.
Greetings everyone. Today we celebrate 75th Independence Day of our country, a day that had come through the unimaginable sacrifices of our forefathers who laid down their lives and gifted their present so that our country can have a future under the rainbow of equality, liberty, and fraternity. Their sufferings and courage cannot be counted or repaid. We must express our gratitude to them for our deliverance from servitude. Since our independence, we witnessed a young, juvenile country turn into a mature and a vibrant nation and democracy. We have made our presence felt in all arenas of achievements. Today, India is no pushover. In fact, we are a force to reckon with, be it economy, space, education, defense, or sports. Speaking of sports, it is an overwhelming feeling to witness India gunning for glory in the recently concluded Olympics held in Japan. Our famed sports persons went on to win 7 medals, the highest tally in Olympics so far. It had been an incredible week for Indian sports. We celebrated Mirabai Chanu's victory in weightlifting, Sindhu's bronze in badminton, Lovlina's bronze in boxing, Ravi Kumar Daya won silver in wrestling, the historic win of Indian men's hockey team a medal in the Olympics after 41 long years. Bajrang Punia then won a bronze in wrestling, and Neeraj Chopra riding high on spectacular performance and hopes of 1 billion plus people romped home with a gold medal in javelin throw. A special mention to the scintillating performance of the women's hockey team. As I speak to you, India has tripled its Rio tally. It is a marvelous feat that deserves standing ovation. The galloping strides that we've made in such a short span of time is both historical and unprecedented. But like any developing country, we have our fair shares of challenges and obstacles. Only recently, a minuscule virus brought the momentum of our life to a grinding halt. But what it failed to do was dent our tenacity and resilience. We vehemently fought back tooth and nail, and often running against time to take back what truly belongs to us, our life, our freedom, and our right to live. Today, we are proud of the fact that our country is running the world's largest vaccination drive, something that history has never witnessed before. I am confident that very soon we'll be able to trounce this virus and resume our onward journey on becoming the top 3 economies of the world. All this has been made possible because of the human endeavors to set new milestones and overcome all odds. As a word of caution, I must add that we should never take our independence for granted. It is a hard-earned prize, and the posterity must preserve and protect at all the cost. During the lockdown, students have stayed away from school for a very, very long time. This has been an extremely taxing phase for parents, students, teachers, and families, both physically and emotionally. I know you all missed your school, and it's your home away from home. I'm proud of the bond and connect you all share with your esteemed institution. My dear students, I must add that this phase has given you an opportunity to utilize your independence in a constructive manner. Don't let this precious time slip by. You should continue to hone your skills and become strong physically and academically. Some of the skills, children, they are perishable. And if you push learning on tomorrow, you might become slow or sloppy. To sum up this magnificent day, I wish to present a beautiful poem by Edgar Guest. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, and the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with just another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is, children, failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. Keep the spirit of liberty alive. A very, very happy Independence Day to all of you. Jai Hind.
राग दरबारी में गाया गया यह संस्कृत गीत हम भारतीयों की अमूल्य धरोहर है। इस गीत के श्रवण मात्र से ही हमारा अंतर्मन झूम उठता है तथा हम सभी को गर्वानुभूति होती है। भारतीय वयम अर्थात हम सब भारतीय हैं, हम सब भारतीय हैं। इस संस्कृत गीत को कक्षा 3 से लेकर कक्षा 12 के विद्यार्थी अपनी सुमधुर आवाज में प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं।
भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतं मे प्रियं राजते भूतले यस्य दिव्यं यशः कोविदे गीयते भारतं मे प्रियं राजते भूतले यस्य दिव्यं यशः कोविदे गीयते मानवानां कृते यत्कृतं भारते तन्न सार्थं क्वचित् दृश्यते भूतले भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयम् मातृभूमि मदीया परा भारती मातृसेवा व्रता भारतीया वयं मातृभूमि मदीया परा भारती मातृसेवा व्रता भारतीया वयं भावयामो वयं सुन्दरं भारतं राष्ट्रभक्तिपराणा सदा वर्धतां भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं भारतीया वयं